Hello, this is the Jack again, and I am bringing you another Supreme Commander 2 game in what can only be called blistering heat summer weather. Not the Scottish weather I'd prefer to have, but it's so painful and annoying. But anyway, back to the 1v1, and it's between DirtyLobster and DarkAssasin. Yep, DirtyLobster's Cybran, so he's going to have a trouble early game with Cybran's weak land force early game, at least until he starts getting power detonate and movement speed upgrade. And DarkAssasin is Cybran. Yeah, I mean, I mixed up his names there. DirtyLobster's Aeon, so he's got the advantage with sniper bots and tanks, outranging Dark, who's Cybran. Yep, there we go. Dark's only defense right now would be power detonate and the speed upgrade and jump jets. There's no other way around it to actually counter being outranged. He could also rush megaliths, but he'd be in a bit of trouble if he tried that on such a small map. I mean, look at that. This is the areas where people tend to set up the most with land factories, and look how close they are. Lobster could even go the attack missile structure just to be super trolly here. It's a good tactic and it would work. It definitely forced Dark to waste research on getting, what are they called now? Adapters. There's the fountain of land factories being queued up by Dark there. Lobster doing the same. Nope, he's going to shoot for the radar. He did start with a land factory though, and it looks like Dark's going to be building an air factory at the back. Is he planning on secretly spamming an amount of air, or is he going for transports to get the back free mass points? We'll find it soon enough if he ever gets it built. He is going to be slightly behind on land production. We can see Lobster's already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks up, and Dark has none. This is a big problem. Dark's already at disadvantage due to having less range on his land units, and now he's outnumbered. That's gonna be difficult. But if he does something hilarious like just spam gunships at his back base, he could stand a bit of a chance. At least it would force Lobster to mix in AA with his land force, buying possibly equaling the disadvantage Dark has with range and giving him the numbers superiority. Looks like Lobster's going to use his com offensively with 5 tanks as backup. Dark will almost let it do the same, but he's only got 2 bots for now. What's Lobster going to do? He's even bringing an attack missile launcher. Even harsher. He is being very cautious, however. Here comes Dark. He's getting ready to stop Lobster's push, and the slowest comm fight ever begins. You can see the range advantage Lobster has here. I don't think he's got the range upgrade on his tanks, however. Most likely he's put it into his comm for training 1. He has a tendency of doing that when he's going offensive comm. It looks like he's trying to entice Dark out of his factories and try to engage him here. Could work, but I don't know what he's doing. The longer he takes, more bots Dark will get, the harder it will be to deal with. We lost 1 tank. Dark lost 2 loyalists. So far, Lobster's still maintaining the advantage. And yet, just as I thought, gunships in the back. That would be a horrifically bad surprise for Lobster if he doesn't see it soon. Oh, that's a good Batman shell. Nope, it's just too far up. Oh well. Yep. Dark pretty much is doing all he can to survive. He's just buying himself time till he gets enough gunships up to the point where even if his Lobster starts building AA, it won't be enough. can see Lobster's trying to do his best to maintain the the range advantage by trying to kite the bots. But standing still is probably not a good idea, Dark. Oh, Lobster's trailed a bit too close. The Loyalist is going to fit some damage now before dying. The Loyalists are just getting eaten. You'll need a good volley for Brackman to actually win this Dark. And there was one hit. A few more like that and you might regain the advantage. More tanks reinforcing this, a lot of tanks. Yeah, it's not looking good for Dark. He's just not getting gunships up quick enough. How many gunships has he got? 3, 4. Yeah, that plan's not working against the Dark. He is doing well holding off the land force, but his Tom's paying the price. He's almost dead. He's gonna have to back off now or he's doomed. It's not looking good for Dark. Not looking good at all. You just can't deal with the being outranged by the tanks. His entire land force is gone, and his 5 gunships are going to try and inflict as much damage as they can before Lobster starts spamming AA. I'm sure he's already switched. Yep, there's AA. But 5 gunships is not enough to swap all the tanks. Yeah, those tanks just don't even care, they're just ploughing through Dark's base without a care in the world. And here comes the AA. So far it's not enough to be a threat yet, but there's a ton more crawling in. There we go, gunship. Can't escape. Oh well, it's dead. Dark's backing off, trying to save what gunships are left. But the problem is now, Lobster's only going to spam more and more AA because he knows there's no threat on land anymore. Oh, I never even saw those gunships. Where did those come from? Good Lobster's back base. No wonder Dark had so few gunships. He sent them across the map. You know, we must have probably took a route going round like this, and I completely missed it. He could do well. He's crippled Lobster en masse. And it took a while. It took a while for Lobster to even notice that. Oh, don't sit there and die with those gunships. Make use of them. God, Dark. There's not much you can do at this point. Even if you've killed Lobster's back base, you're still in trouble. Power detonate. Power detonate would be great, Dark. No power detonate. Such a shame. Oh well, I think this game's over now. At least Dark killed all Lobster's match points, or most of them, all but 2. It's more than I expected from Dark, considering. Not a chance. game over. And Dark will came up and take the lamppost with him. And there it goes, game over. After I say that went exactly as I'd expected. There was a slight difference. I completely missed the gunships going around outside of the map behind Lobster's base. But the result was still the same. Lobster still had a lot of tanks up by this point, and there's nothing Dark could do. If you enjoyed the game, you can check out my channel for more, and you can always subscribe because it's always easier to see my videos that way, I guess. So yeah.